Hey y'all, Iric Sky here, and I want to talk about the real reason why everyone should self-quarantine. Now, this is not a political video, so I want to just get that out of the way immediately. But everyone should self-quarantine because if we don't come together as a world, if we don't isolate ourselves, the problem's never going to go away. So I'm going to paint a very realistic and hopefully simple to understand example. So you've got a family. The family has children. The children go to school, but school is closed for for a few months. The school is closed. But the parents, or maybe not both parents, but one of the parents, they're still coming and going. So the fact that the kids are not in school, they're still getting exposed to that, potentially getting exposed to that virus because of the one family member that's coming and going. So the problem here is this: the world can't just shut down because we've got to have money. The way that we've been, the way that we've grown up thinking that you got to have money to do stuff in life. Money pretty much makes the world go around, whether you like that or not. So not having money means that there's no food. Not having money means that there's no place to live. Not having money means that there's no entertainment. Not having money means a lot. But think about this. So it's inevitable that there's going to be a huge economic issue created by this. There already has been. Tons of people are already out of their jobs. It is horrible. It is a pandemic that nobody was prepared for. Not even the government. Nobody was prepared for it. So with that being the case, what do? We know it's going to be rough. It already is rough. But think about going to the dentist. You got a cavity. You know that it's going to have to get filled, right? It's going to hurt. It's not going to be fun. Would you rather go to the dentist and say, okay, I'll sit here for 5 days while the procedure continues to go on for 5 days? Or would you say, I'll take the 20-minute option. Go in, get the cavity taken care of, and get out. It's going to be the same thing. It's going to be painful. It's not going to be fun. But why stretch it out? And see, if people refuse to be responsible, if people refuse to self-quarantine, this problem's never going to, well, it may eventually go away, but it is going to be a long, painful, and slow bleed. So why not just say, look, as a world, we're going to make this virus go away. As a world, we're going to be responsible. Maybe you've never been responsible in your life, but now you will be. And as a world, everybody self-quarantines. Nobody goes out and runs around and does this, that, and the other. Everybody self-quarantines for whatever number of days that the experts, again, I'm not a doctor, so I have no idea, and I've heard a lot of educated speculation from the medical community. How long does this really last? And after people have contracted COVID-19 or coronavirus, how long until they're unable to transmit it to others? Again, I'm not a doctor, but hearing doctors speak about this, I don't know what to think. So I think there needs to be, I don't think there needs to be, I know there needs to be a concrete time frame put into effect. Okay, if all the experts agree that, potentially this virus could live up to, say, 25 days. If we know it's 25 days, let's do 30. Let's throw in a little extra cushion there and make sure that everybody is self-quarantined for those 30 days so that everybody that may have had the opportunity for it to run its course. Inevitably, some people will die. This is not a joke. This is a serious, and I know people are trying to downplay the severity of it. And again, I'm not going to turn this into a political thing, but there's no doubt that this virus is easily transmittable, that it has killed people. It's not a joke. This isn't something to play with. You know, it's not a reach into a bag of candy and pull out the treat. You know, you don't want to pull this treat out. It's nothing good. So with that being the case, why are we so far behind with correcting this issue? You know, we didn't take action, and this isn't pointing a finger at any individual. This is pointing fingers at the world. The world as a whole did not take action quickly enough. The world as a whole is thinking, oh, well, we'll just, you know, life is normal, just continue to go on. It'll sort itself out. The world as a whole has not realized that, hey, we've got to get together as everyone, not, you know, politics aside, you know, let's just get together at a worldwide level and say, hey, we're going to, at a worldwide level, we're going to quarantine ourselves. And we're going to make this go away. But if everyone doesn't participate, this is never going to go away because it's going to continue to be transmitted. It's never going to go away. And again, would you like the slow pain, which is what we have now, or would you like the, oh, well, yeah, that's rough, but it's rough, but you're committed to being self-quarantined and not spreading the virus or contracting the virus and then spreading it later. It's just, it is, and I know we're all upset about this, but I want to hear y'all's feedback in the comment section below. Again, I don't want to hear any political feedback. This isn't about that political party or this political party or that country or this country. This is just, to me, should be a common sense conversation. You got something that easily spreads. Wouldn't you want to try to suppress the spread as quickly as possible versus just continuing life as normal with people continuing to get sick and a few people dying? And I say a few, I don't want to downplay that. Internationally, there's been a ton of people that have died already from this. So it's not a joke. And I just, it irritates me that the world as a whole has not seemed to have wanted to take any action. Some people have. Some people have. But this is not a some people type scenario. This is an everyone scenario. So what are your thoughts? How are we going to fix this? How are we going to inoculate the coronavirus? Tell me within the comment section below. Share this video with others. Subscribe. Stay isolated and stay well. And communicate with others. Keep your social distance now. I don't want you coming too close to that monitor. You know, don't come too close to your TV or that monitor. We're going to socially distance ourselves. And don't put your hands near your face. I mean, this is serious. It is serious. Tell me what you think within the comment section below. Hey y'all, Captain Irix Guy here. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to subscribe. It's youtube.com/Irix Guy. And ring that bell icon when you do to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.